Hi, Mike Kennedy with you, and we're on the end of menu 6, which is we're actually going to do the beef taco. Now we've got the tortilla plain. There's 2 of these. There's 220 calories. It's considered 1 serving, and let's see what it's got good in it. It's got some carbohydrates, 5 grams of protein, and gram of sugar. Okay. Take a look and see what we're going to be using the MRE heater to heat this up with. Let's just take a look at this part first. And I actually can rip this one open myself. So, there's 2 standard looking tortillas. And we're going to put this filling in them. Okay? Now, we're also going to be trying this orange drink also. 12 ounces of water, half a canteen, and basically we're getting calories out of this, and that's just basically this, calories and taste. Okay, here we have the beef taco filling. Let's actually look at that. There's a little sleeve they have here that has the actual information on it. This has got 260 calories, 110 from fat. It's got 28% of your sodium. It's got 17 grams carbohydrate, 4 grams dietary fiber, which is about 16% of what you need, 3 grams of sugar, 19 grams of protein. And it's got 20% iron in it too. Okay. Now the trick with these are the MRE heater. Well, what is this? This is some chemicals that are put in here, and adding water to them causes it to become an exothermic reaction. In other words, a lot of heat will be given off as the water interacts with what's in here. Now these are easy to open, and they give you directions here. You can see that we are to well, I didn't quite rip that down all the way. That's okay. We'll take care of that. There. Now, you can see the heater part is on. Needs to be actually movable here, but it has to be underneath. Okay. So we're going to fill it up to water to this degree. Hold it up. Put some water in, and then we're going to close this over. We're going to put the sleeve on. Okay. Then we're going to have it at approximately a 45-degree angle, somewhere in there, to actually heat. And the time that this should be heating, I believe, is like 10 minutes. 10 or more. No, excuse me. They warn you about, these produce hydrogen, so you don't want to have them near an open flame. They also can displace oxygen, so you don't want to really use them in a closed. It says here that don't use 10 or more inside a vehicle or shelter. Can cause burn and cause a cold weather injury. Okay. So we're going to put that in. I'm just looking for the time now. 10 to 15 minutes, depending on air temperature. So we're going to go for 10 minutes. What I did here, though, just to be interesting, is I've got the water temperature here now is my water is at 80 degrees, believe it or not, that I've got here. Okay, and now we're going to measure this water again, or the meal in the water after we get done. So let's put it in, and do not overfill. So we're going to look down, and that looks about the right amount. I can already see that it's creating some fumes. You can actually physically see them. So now we're going to take this, and it's going to be on the top side. On the top side. And the heater's going to be underneath. We're going to fold it over like this. We're going to put the sleeve in here. It even can be, can have a bottom on it by folding these in like this. Then we're going to put this in to fill it, put it in, and basically that's how we're going to do it. We're going to put this in, though, to keep this kind of sealed. Still going to not be completely sealed. We don't want it to be really completely sealed. Okay, so I can feel that getting warm already. Because we have parrots, which you know by now, we're going to put this by the window with the exhaust fan going because parrots are very sensitive to fumes. Now to try our orange flavored drink, we're using the hot bag once again to measure the 12 ounces with. We hopefully are going to see there's a little rip in here. This can be easy to open up. And big surprise, there's some orange powder in here, which is what you want for an orange drink, I guess. We'll pour that in. And we'll mix it up some. It would have been simpler probably to pour the water in some other way, but this is going to work just fine. Now, they do mention that they want you, again, similar to our other thing, they don't want you to, if you've purified water, they want you to wait a half an hour before you put it in this, okay? I think that's basically because the food element in here would interfere with what's purifying the water, which killing microorganisms. So if you put your water that you just put, say, the chlorine pills in or whatever you have, and you put it in here, actually this will stop the water from being purified. So it makes good sense that you'd want to wait at least a half an hour before doing that, so you make sure that water is purified. And I'll have to check what the military actually uses for that. We don't seem to have that in any of our little kits here, but that's obviously something that must be provided to them. That pretty much, you can see there's just a little bit of the powder in the bottom. But let's try this out. We'll try to compare it with something. Well, that's not bad. Kind of a I wouldn't compare it exactly to Tang, but you know, it's an orange drink. It's good. Okay, let's look at our timer. We still have 6 minutes to go. We'll be back. Okay, here we are with the MRE. Let's just stick this in the MRE bag. See what we get for a temperature. We should be putting it in the bottom, sorry. Yeah, there's a big difference there. If we do the bottom, we can see we're getting 190 degrees. Okay, now we're going to take the pouch out. I warn you, this is not edible. I can't imagine anyone would try to, but you know, you can't drink it, you can't eat it. So now the conventional wisdom is here too that you would squeeze this around a little. This is actually quite hot. So it's going to be interesting to see what it says for the temperature. We're going to squeeze this down a little bit. Let's put our thermometer in again. Let's clean our thermometer first. We've had it in that solution. So we're definitely going to, get any of that solution off. So we're at 132, 134. So you can see this is probably going to stabilize around 140 for that bottom part. So let's put it on the taco, see what it looks like. Looks like beef sauce to me. The red color just makes me think that this is going to be very spicy. I could be wrong, but we'll find out. It smells very spicy too. A lot of people I've read, some soldiers just don't even bother to heat these up and just eat them cold, but my goodness. Sometimes the taste is improved quite a bit of things by getting them at the right temperature, I think. Now, we did get these seasoning blends that were salt-free. I'm going to take one of these and put it on one of these and not on the other. And hopefully we'll be able to do a comparison. You can see there's little particles of vegetables in here. We had onion, garlic, spices, carrot, orange peel, parsley, tomato, red bell pepper, citric acid, soybean oil, natural flavors, multidextrose, dextrin, and lemon juice solids. So, let's give it a try. Oh, fill it back in. Oh, that is very on the spicy side. Let's try the one that I didn't put the extra spice on. I'll hold it like this, keep it from falling all over the place. Still spicy, but that pack did add more spice to it. Well, maybe I'm wrong, but the seat strikes me as being a little messy to do in the field, but you know, you could just eat it out of the package too, I guess, and not go to the trouble of rolling it up. So, we've completed this meal. We've tried everything in it but the coffee, but one time I'm going to do the coffee with a similar thing with the MRE, and we'll see how high we can heat that up to. So Mike Kennedy saying, here we go. The end of the menu number 6. Beef taco. It's got some nice beef in there. Got some nice spices.